Green-black enchantments is one that I haven't really seen often or really ever. You know, like green-white enchantments is obviously the one. Mono-green enchantments, I've shown that one to you. I've seen it on the ladder a couple of times. It's a cool one. Get to play Blanchwood Armor in 2022. Let's go. And we played green-red enchantments before, which is actually sick, because you used to get to play like Arnie Slays the Troll before that rotated. I think it rotated. And you still get like Kumano Faces Kakazan and some cool like auras and stuff. So it's green-red enchantments is a cool idea, but I just haven't seen this yet, so I want to give this a shot. We get to stay really low on the curve, and we get some tricks that let us play like relatively few lands, although I'm still pretty sure we're not playing enough lands. We'll see when it all comes down to it, though. But, you know, we got our normal stuff in here. We got Generous Visitor. We got Kami of Transience, the two, like, big enchantments. Those are the two, like, big important ones. And for the most part, the rest of the deck is enchantments. And a lot of them are just 1 or 2 mana, you know. The exception there is Jugon Defends the Temple. There's only 3 copies of this. I'm not actually sure how important this card is. I'm really not sure that it's great. I do love the last mode on it. Also gives us a flyer, which is kind of important. But aside from that, there's Go for the Throat, the only other one of the only other non-enchantment cards in the entire deck. But I think it's important to have this removal, even though there's kind of a lot of removal in this deck. Not only do we have Go for the Throat as semi-unconditional removal, but Life of Toshiro Yumezawa can clear away a surprising number of early drops in this format. Gift of Fangs is just a -2/-2 in this deck pretty much always, but we'll try it. Aside from that, Akiba Reckoner Raid, technically a creature, also does direct damage to the opponent, which is sick. It only costs 1 mana, so pretty good. Audacity is also in the deck. The new Rancor, obviously, this goes in. Fang of Shigeki, sweet little card. We need more creatures for the deck, and this doesn't technically count as removal, but it almost does, especially when you've got Bushwhack in the deck. There's only 1 copy of this, because I also want to play Commune with Spirits, and I don't want to play too many of these. Tammy of Safekeeping, because we need it. I don't think a deck like this can really operate without at least a couple of copies of this card, so we'll play it. And that's all the cards in the deck. Ooh, Tatsunori Toad Rider. I do like Tatsunori. I usually look for an excuse to play that card. This is how the deck is gonna look. This is the deck. We'll try this. I'm stoked on Tatsunori. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Now you're gonna play Toad Rider. I'm all into watch right now. Opponent goes first again. We really need to go first with our aggro deck, but it's all right. We gotta take our lumps, you know. Swamp Akiba. Hey, look at that. Swamp Akiba Reckoner Raid. Here's a... Ooh, now I gotta play Generous Visitor. I was gonna just do samesies, but now I have to do this. I don't know why I didn't play the Forest then, since I was just dead set on playing the Llanowar Wastes. Go for this exactly the same thing they did last game. Alright. Alright, let's play a raid. Means they'll get to theirs like way faster than us. This is precisely how last game started, isn't it? Generous Visitor, it gets Go for the Throated, then turn 3, or turn 2 we go. Raid into Fang Shigeki. Precisely how the last game started. Third land, kill the Fang. Wow, use a Go for the Throat on a Fang Shigeki. Thank you very much, my friend. It is very sweet of you. Kami of Transience. Audacity. Big boy. 5/3 that draws a card and comes back to our hand. That's pretty sexy, but here comes Shelly. Right? You've got it, right? Yeah, they've always got it on turn 4. You can count on it. Here comes a 2/2. Let's Audacity the Kami. Yeah. Sure. Even though when they kill the Kami, they can kind of kill us if they have the Shieldred out still. It's potentially, you know, possible. Yeah, they block. Bang, bang. So Shieldred dies. We'll draw the cards after she's gone, which is very cool. And then we can again. Seems alright. And we get to bring this back to our hand. So cool. Yeah, not a bad turn, you know. I guess a good defense against Shelly is to just make them take 8 if they don't block with Shelly. Here comes another one, of course. Oh, Arena. Arena with your garbage. Alright, so let's put counters on our dudes. Now what? Let's Kami. Gonna take a point of pain this turn. Fang puts the Kami at 3-3. Let's Life of Toshiro. Let's play Long War Waste first. Life of Toshiro. Take the pain. What do I do with this? Not the worst idea in the world to gain life, honestly. But that's not what we'll do. We'll give a creature +2/+2. Road Captain. We'll just get in for 5. Now, it is not imperative, but it is kind of important that we draw enchantment this turn. I guess it doesn't have to be. Liliana of the Veil. Wow, just banger after banger over there. Comes Evolve Sleeper. Alright.
And for once it's
We will sacrifice our 2/2.
I've always hated crowds.
They don't attack with Road Captain. A Keeper Reckoner Raid is a pretty cool enchantment to draw, actually. Let's +2/+2. Road Captain. Let's raid. We have not. Have we cast a black thing tonight without taking pain for it? I think we have, like, once. The second game. Alright, well, let's get going. Right at your face, bud. What do they block with Shelly, if anything? Might not block anything with Shelly. Tough choice. Looks like they'll throw the sleeper in front of the... Well, Kami has Trample, Road Captain has Menace, so... You just gonna take 10, bud? You know? No. Nope. Alright, they want to keep Shelly out. No, they blocked the Kami with the Shelly? Okay, and they've double blocked the Road Captain with their Road Captain and their Sleeper, so... This looks great for us so far. Alright, so bang bang, Kami dies because Death Touch, but no enchantment went to our yard, so it doesn't come back. We're in a great position. We don't have any cards to discard for Liliana, so... If they want a pluser, they look like they have to discard something. Here comes Graveyard Trespasser, there goes our Kami, nice. Nice counterplay, nothing wrong with that. We go to 6, they go to 14, so we do have life totals to worry about here. When life comes in, we can choose to spend some mana on the Remnants ability. Each player discards, they just want to up it. Neat. We draw another Akiba Reckoner Raid. These are actually kind of sick draws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can pay 4 mana. 6, 7. So, we go to 7, then we go to 6, and then we go to 7, and they end up at 12. I think we probably should kill the Liliana, get in with the Road Captain. Now, at this point, the question is, do we also want to get in with the Fang? I don't think so. They go to 9. So, we look to finish the game next turn, depending on what they draw here. They use Takenuma. They milled 3 swamps. They get a Shieldred, probably. We don't know yet, but yeah, it's a Shieldred. It's a Shieldred. Goes to nighttime. There's an Audacity. We get a Keeper Reckoner Raid as a dude. Ride on a bike. Ride on a bike. Ride on a bike. And then we can make it really, really big. So that's pretty sexy. And then let's Audacity this Nezumi Road Captain over here and put them at... Well, we can just win. We just win the game. They block the memory, they go 2-0. So, cool. Yep, good game. Good game. That was a good one. That was a fun one, wasn't it? Not bad. We beat Mono Black that got to resolve Shieldred twice. So, proof of concept. Opponent goes first again with that. Have we gone first tonight? I'm not actually sure, but we'll get there. Island Delver, okay. Gift of Fangs. Would that I could play that this turn. That would be great. Play it next turn, though. Sucks because I can't Fang this turn, but I don't really care that much. I guess I could have played Bushwhack, but maybe the Bushwhack is more important than that. Maybe. Let's try to fangs this now and see what happens to it. Likely protect it. Yeah, we slip out the back. That sucks. Sucks for a very specific reason, but it does suck. Let's fang. Because now we can't Kami and bushwhack and kill it. Now we really can't do that because it's a 4-3. Yikes. We go to 15 on the deal. Let's pop in here. Then let's try to resolve bushwhack underneath, make disappear, and spell pierce. If we can do it, alright, they consider, that means they don't appear to have shore up or something. Slip out the back. Slip out the back would suck. They have it. They either got it or they had it the whole time. That's bad. Let's Kami. Oof. Alright. I'm gonna ride this one Delver to victory like it's Legacy or something. Here comes Thirst for Discovery. That's all their mana. They'll probably get another. They discard a Thirst, is that right? No. Why do you have to discard? Oh, they did discard an island. I just didn't see it. There's Tatsunari. We Gift of Fangs, we can't do anything else, man. Maybe this deck needed more black than I thought it did. It's only got like, 8 black cards or whatever. But no, it needs all the black. I guess it's got 12. I'm gonna go for the throat. Tatsunari, 14. Well, I have to try to Gift of Fangs this. I just have to do that. Still taking 3 a turn, but it doesn't kill us in 2 bites. It kills us in 4, which is just a world of difference. Bang in, they go to 15. Forest. This is a situation I fear drawing Tatsunari in. They Thirst for Discovery again. Discard 2 cards. This time, Impulse Spell Pierce. Okay. Does that mean they have another? No, the Tolarian Terror. Okay. That's a big guy. A real big guy there that you got over there. I'd really like to play 2 spells this turn, so let's Jugon and Okiba Reckoner Raid. Kami is really one of our big hopes for winning this game. So I don't think we want to trade it. We don't draw an enchant. Well, that's not true. Next turn we can just put a +1/+1 counter on it. But do I have a turn to wait? Do I have a turn to wait? Well, I can't trade it. I can't trade it. I can't do that. Delver again. We might die next turn. Third Delver. Cool, man. Sweet. That's good news. Alright, so they come in with Terror. We can block that with the Fang. Death Touch happens. And they play their 4th Delver. Oh. Odd. Huh. It's Tatsunari. I guess we can play it. We have to survive. We probably won't. I kind of can't attack with this. I have to. But I kind of can't. Because if they have, Fading Hope or something, we just lose. Go to 7. Let's see if they flip Delvers. They don't. There's a chance. Here they come. They put us at 3. Okay, we are in it a little bit. Are we going to win this game of cards? Oh, are we about to do this? We get Kami trigger. Tatsunari triggers. We decline this time. Oh my god. No, also decline again, and then After that, we make Tatsunari unblockable, and we go. Oh my god. Oh my god, if you have Fading Hope. It'd still be a really good game if you do, but like, no. Blah, blah, blah. -1. Woo! We did it! We actually did it! Nice! Oh my goodness. Hey, you know what won us that game a little bit there? Tatsunari. Thanks for the suggestion, man. Oh my goodness, how do we do it? They got all 4 insects, yeah, all 4 Delvers. Oh my goodness, I just did not think we had any business winning that game for the first like 5 turns. These games have been coming down to the wire, but they've been really like fun. 1 lander, huh? Let's probably not keep it. We finally go first. 1 lander. Double Generous Visitor on the go first. Let's go, kid. What do we get rid of here, though? A black card, because we don't have black mana, so... I really like Raid, though, you know? It's such a good card. We get Real Life. With Eddie Murphy. And Martin Lawrence. It's a good film. It's Generous Visitor. We're up against Vorpal Keyboard. That's a good name. What do they do turn 1 ski? Ooh, Adhikar Waste. Let's get serious. Alright, Generous Visitor into Audacity. Let's go. Let's rock your socks. Crazy like a fox. Let's go. Alright, they're 15 before they drop their second land. They'll probably win. It's like, they get the sweeper, we're in trouble. We have 2 cards, they have a grip, you know, so... See how things go here. Oh, you have removal, you little stinker. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you have removal for my Generous Visitor? We did not draw a real magic card this turn. Sucks. Let's Glade. Plug it in, plug it in. Akiba Reckoner Raid. Let's target the guy that's not big. Spread some love. Bang into him with the bike. And swing 8 before they drop their 3rd land. Deck's looking okay. Deck's looking okay. You gonna get in? Yes, you are. They go to 6. Oh my goodness. Alright, you gotta start doing stuff. Kill them before they get to Wanderer here. Alright, the deck is Esper. And this is the turn where they can drop a permanent. Or cast a removal spell. Something's going to happen this turn. Basically guarantee it. Evangel of Synthesis is the play. Okay, I'm sorry for not letting you do your obviously very cool thing that you're attempting to do. Your deck is cool. There's Teferi. That's a good card. In their yard. They have 3 Teferis in their hand. Okay, so they go to 5. We draw a land! That's... to do one of those. That is actually pretty poopy because now they'll like definitely get to Emperor, and I don't love that. They can also just get to Depopulate here or something. Man, drawing a land sucks. We're playing. I just remind everyone that we're playing 19 lands and we drew a land. We drew a 5th land in the top 9 cards of our library. So, they say good game. That's an interesting thing to say, considering they're not. Well, yeah, it tramples. It tramples. Even I forget the card tramples. So, yeah, I'm just sitting here like, well, they got another turn, and they like obviously don't. So, cool. I guess it's better that they don't have another turn. All right, let's go first. Seems fine. Let's. A lot more waste. Yeah, gotta get the Fang down. The Fang. Come on, Blaze. Blazing. You over there, is that what you're busy doing? You're over there blazing? Just pass the blunt and play some Magic. Let's go. One of those dudes I was talking about on Twitter. Let's throw down Lawnmower Waste and then Wolf Fang Fist. Yamcha hits the table. So Fang Shigeki in case I'm just gibbering at this point. They throw down Sulphurous Springs. We get another Fang. Cool. We're going to take a lot of pain in the early game here, but it is what it is. Throw it down. Go to 18. Let's throw it down and go to 17. We will put our opponent at our life total. 17 up. Feels good. Feels good. Swamp for opponent. See if we get a Blood Tithe Harvester to blow out of the water. Nope. They're just going to go for the throat something when we swing. Deathcap Blade. We get a third Fang of Shigeki for some reason. Arena's under the impression this is a Fang of Shigeki deck. We see it like every game. Yep, they cut her down. Cut her on down. Let's draw a card. It's a John. Hey, we can play that this turn. And will. Thanks for the free Fable of the Mirror Breaker, opponent. No, I wasn't gonna play it. It's not Fable. It just it feels like a green Fable. Third mana for opponent's a Swamp. And a Rexian Flesh Gorger. Bane of my existence tonight so far. Counters on our boys. We're taking a lot of damage to, you know, not creatures attacking us, which is kind of suck. Oh, it's a no, we can't go for the throat. Oh, it's an artifact. Whoops. All right, sure. Let's bang in. No blocks, yeah. Well, in that case, I think I'll Tatsunari Fang, because that's a good line too. Fang of Shigeki. Tatsunari. Don't I get a thing? Oh, the frog has, yeah, the frog has whenever you cast an enchantment spell. Drain. There's no Keeper Reckoner Ray. We get double drains off this frog this turn. This is a good turn, isn't it? Yeah, let's Keeper Reckoner Raid. Bang. Let's go for the throat, the Gaba. I should have saved that for Shelly, but they didn't play Shelly this turn, so like, you know, whatever. Why can I do this? Oh, it's because of this guy. Okay, yeah. Sure. This frog is unblockable. Bang, bang, bang. 8 damage. They go to 4. And they can't block any of this. Well, they can, but I don't think they'd want to. So really, they go to 9 because they block with Flesh Gorger. See if they pitch anything to Fable here. A little filtration going on. A little Brita. Anybody still have a Brita in their refrigerator? They did not pitch. They pitched the Underdog. I just didn't see it happen. We have a really good board state over here. I gotta say. Even if they play one dude, we automatically kill them anyway. Yeah, cool. Good game, opponent. 4 in a row, baby. That's nice. And 2 people in chat do have, actually, Hamhocks for the first time chat. I rock Brita. We go first, but we don't do anything. We just wait till next turn to Visitor Okiba. Should do it. Up against Grim Grin. I think that they are familiar. I want to say we played them on stream before. Blue Source. Uh-oh. Let's Visitor. I hardly know her. And then Okiba Reckoner Raid. What you got? Are you gonna Spell Pierce this Okiba Reckoner Raid? Are you gonna do it? Are you going to do it? Are you going to consider? That's what they're going to do. Okay. We have 2 permanents on the board against Mono Blue in the early game. That means we win. It's not a guarantee, but oh, Mismatch Islands? Oh god. That's oh no. How do you mismatch your islands, dog? Alright, so they make disappear. We're not playing anything under that except Commune this turn. So do I want a Tatsunari? Probably not. We don't have any enchantments in our hand, you know. Tatsunari might be really important to resolve, though, because it's unblockable. So, that's good. If this Kami gets countered, that's fine, right? Because if the Kami gets countered, we can just get it back later. It's whatever. Let's Commune first. This plays under Make Disappear and Spell Pierce. They consider... Okay. That means we get a free Kami this turn, because they can't, you know, can't Spell Pierce a Kami. So, this was sequenced correctly, I think. Life of Toshiro and a land. I think we're good on lands. There were 2 Kami of Transients in that pile too, by the way. Ooh, well, it's not actually safe to play life, and we want to wait till we have like Tatsunari and Kami to play life. So I think this is more correct. Ah, maybe I should have swung first to see if they bounce this Generous Visitor. I probably still would have played the Kami regardless. They consider it third consider of the game. You're on turn 2 for the opponent. Oh, if you have mismatch islands, it still groups your islands. That's dumb. Defeats the purpose. Oh, they're just passing. Do you not have another land? Oh no, they have to discard. I feel bad. Thirst for discovery, they're discard. What do you just have a handful of haughty gems and stuff? And counters. Let's not forget the counter spells. They definitely have them. Forest. Forest, don't do it. Don't make the Tom Hanks joke. Alright, so we play life here, and the only thing they can counter it with is negate? They have to have negate, right? Even if they do, is this... Yeah, these are both whenever you cast, so let's do this. Let's cast life. Let's put a counter on Generous Visitor. Kami gets counter. We put them at 10 if they don't have bounce spell. Even if they do have bounce spell, we can play these. We can replay these guys. So whatever. +2/+2 until end of turn for Visitor, sure. If they bounce that, then we can replay it and still bluff having something, you know. Bang, bang, we put him at 8. You know, I didn't say this during the deck tech, but you know what I want Life of Toshiro Yumezawa to be in this deck? And it kind of is a little bit. Is a Michiko's Reign of Truth. And they scoop it up. That's 5 in a row, baby. 5 and 2. I was going to say 5 and 0. It's just 5 in a row. We rank up to Gold 1 with this deck. I only rank on streams, in case you're still here from the raid. I only rank on stream, so I have a pretty terrible rank. So I only stream like, you know, 3 hours twice a week. But yeah, I want Life of Toshiro Yumezawa to be Michiko's Reign of Truth and just give +2/+2 to a creature. It's never going to give like +6/+6, but that's kind of okay because it also becomes a creature and it can kill stuff and it can gain you life. Like there's a lot of versatility. And in the early game, it's going to function a little bit like a Michiko's Reign when it gives you the buff. So deck is looking sick so far, dude. I know that they didn't get enough lands, but it was basically like I said. If you resolve 2 permanents in the early game against Mono Blue, you're probably going to win. Opponent goes. Hand looks like fine to me, I guess. It's been basically the story all night. Island into Delver, another one of these, man. A lot of this tonight. Somebody do another Mono Blue deck tech. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about this deck by now. Ooh, negate, flip their Delver. We're in trouble, boys. And Goyles. Jypheus swings 3, hits us in the mouth. Am I really going to cast this turn? Is that what I'm going to do? Let's go for the throat. No matter what I do this turn, I think I actually just I need to cast or to throw Long Waste down. All depends, man. I feel like if I cast Go for the Throat, I just get blown out and I only get to swing for 1. And that's not good, you know? It's like maybe I bait them with the Audacity. See if they negate that. They don't. Well, they still have a chance. No, they don't. Okay. That's actually really interesting. Sorry for roping, opponent. Let's swing. If they bounce, we can replay. They don't. They go to 16. Well, we got a choice. Nah, we don't really. We don't really. We don't really. Let's hold on to the whack. Can't just be over here whacking it all the time. We gotta save it. So we'll go to 14. Opponent holds up. Yep, they do. Okay. Swamp comes down. Let's try for a swing. It's sequenced correctly. Opponent calls next. They go to 12. Unless they don't. Nope, there's the Fading Hub. Okay, cool. That's good news. I think. They still have negate. So we draw land. It's a forest. It's actually not the worst thing ever. Alright, so we play Generous Visitor under Make Disappear. And we go for Kami here. We can't go for the throat just yet. But if we can get this Kami down, let's see if they can go, if they can counter it. Yeah, they have, ooh, they have Impulse, so Kami will hit the board. That's good news. Because of Fading Hope, they're winning the life battle, but now I'm trying to engineer a situation where we cast Bushwhack, Kami to Insectile Aberration, and then when they try to protect it, we can go for the throat. I'm hoping this works, but they have 4 mana now, so it's not guaranteed. Kami of Transience is the draw. We're at 10. So, if I resolve Tatsunari, how quickly can we win? They're at 16. That's 6 a turn, man. I mean, that's a lot of damage to be taking. We don't have any enchantments. That's kind of balls a little bit. Let's try to kill. Let's go for it. Let's go for the big play. If they can blow us out, they win. Probably, you know. We'll see. They go for the negate on the Bushwhack. So we have to try for it. We're not dead if they blow us out, but it's close, man. It's really close. Yeah, second negate. God. Mismatch islands. Mismatch negates. You gotta love it. Let's put them at 13. It's not a high life total. So that's cool. Yeah. 5 mana for opponent. They put us at 7. We're in the race so far, but that might not last forever. It will if we keep drawing these lands, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 13 is not a great ratio. Well, we can play Tatsunari under everything except for unconditional counters and essence scatters, so I think we try for it. This is actually partially some hope here, the Tatsunari. Impulse is the play. They can still get counterspell here. Should have gone for Kami first. Should I have gone for Kami first? Urtai Scorn. So we're not getting Tatsunari. Should have gone for Kami. They'd have countered the Kami too. Yeah, that was probably a bad idea. But we beat them in 2 turns. They beat us in 3. Well, they beat us in 2 turns as well. We get the turns to do it and they don't, basically. On this board, but we'll see how long this lasts. We go to 4. Land. Okay, Arena. Okay. Seven out of 14 are lands, huh? Hasn't happened to us yet tonight, so, you know, it had to eventually. They thirst EOT. That's not good news for our chances, you know. So if they drop an island. Yep. Those are 3 good cards then. We're going to have a problem winning from this position since they just thirsted. They got good stuff. No, the Impulse. They're just looking for a way to disrupt our attack step, probably, but that could be anything. That could be a Fading Hope. That could be a creature. At this point, Haughty Djinn or Tolarian Terror, that's the other thing they could play. Delver comes down. How do we win? How do we win? How do we win? How do we win? We go to 1. What's the draw this turn? Generous Visitor. We haven't drawn an enchantment in a long time. That's alright. Let's good game the opponent. This was, in fact, a pretty good game. Swing in. They go to 4. I assume. Well, they go to 3, I assume. Because they'll trample for 1. Or no. Yeah, 3, one way or the other. But yeah, good game. Throw the land down and let's get out of here. Yeah. It was a good game too. I think we've been doing okay against this mono blue deck tonight, but you can't. If you don't draw spells, there's not much you can do, right? But going back there, I do think that if we'd have gone Kami into Tatsunari, things might be slightly different. We could have, if we'd have resolved that Tatsunari, we could have won this game. So that might just be on me. You know what I mean? They probably would have countered the Kami. If they hadn't countered the Kami, they'd be at 1. They'd be at 1, but they'd still win, right? But we should have baited. We should have baited them with the Kami. We could. There's a chance we win that game. There is. Yeah, pizza boxes in here. We got pizza boxes in here. Well, Hollywood Pizza was here. I was gonna say the pizza box is. I guess. Does he put on the pizza box open? I guess. Did I know that about him? I'm just making myself look like a fool. That's generous visitor. I do appreciate that the stars are in fact out today. Everyone's here, man. Let's see, Philly, Hollywood Pizza. Alright, so we can generous visitor Audacity, and that's just like super sexy. I think we'll do that. Have to take pain, but like, so. Target the boy over here. I'll put a counter on you, but also a counter on you. I shouldn't have done that, should I? Because now you can just like play with fire and kill the generous visitor. The 4-2, but I guess if they do that, we draw, so not the worst thing in the world. Next turn we'll have protection up if our guys last a turn, and they will. They Rafine's Informant on turn 2. What are you doing? Okay, Volduran Epicure creates a blood token that discards things. Rafine's Informant discards things, and they're playing Restoration, which discards things. So they're playing Reanimator. Unapologetically playing Reanimator. I could Tatsunari right now. I shouldn't. Because they'll block with the Rafine's Informant, our generous visitor. And I just really don't, I kind of don't want that to happen. I think we just want to keep getting on, buddy. Just keep getting on board. Getting on board. Alright, let's make them take a double block to kill one of these guys. And if they do that, we'll blow them out with Tamiya's safekeeping and they'll scoop. So, let's hope that happens. I guess they don't have to. Bang, bang. So they go to 8. Lose their Informant. We still have a Tatsunari in our hand, but we need to really actually just draw like 1 mana cost enchantment to make it really work. But it doesn't matter. They scoop it up. They'll scoop it to dupe it. They gotta do a poop it. So we're still ranking it here. We are still ranking it. Did I have fun in this match? Boy, howdy, though. Hot dog. Yeah, it's a great match. All right, opponent goes first. We have 3 bike rats in our hands, so I'd give it a shot for science. Here's a Phoenix chick. I bet Raid is decent against that. Raid! Let's get it down. Let's get it going. Gets the people going. All right, we're against Gerzilru. I like that over there. They chicked. The crystal chick on turn. Here comes Devastator. It's got my name in it. We draw our 4th Keep a Reckoner raid. That's just good, clean fun. There's nothing wrong with that. It's so funny. You know what I'm thinking about doing, guys? Is not playing Kami of Transience yet. Nah, I'll do it. This is the turn to do it. Sega. Mono red haste over there, it looks like. You don't usually see turn 2 Devastators for X equals 1, but why not, is the question. See if they play Reckless Stormseeker. Ooh, Mechanized Warfare. Let's give him a nice for that. Let's give him a nice for the Mechanized Warfare. So we get the Keep a Reckoner raid. We are at 15, if anybody's counting. I'm sure some of you are. Let's raid. And, you know, I could raid again, but I think I'm going to kill the... Well, no. Let's hold the removal up. Let's hold the removal up. Is that correct? Could I save the removal for another turn and just play another raid? No. Let's not fall into that trap. Because if they play Thundering Raiju this turn, I want to kill it immediately. Like, get right now. If we draw another land next turn, we can Jugan Okiba, and that's like... It's fire, so we'll give it a shot. We might be able to win this race, especially with the little life gain from Okiba Reckoner raids. We're gaining a total of 8 life off of raids this game, hopefully, so... Thumbs up. Freeze frame. Roll credits. Opponent ropes on turn 4, really, here. You're gonna swing with the Foundry. You know, it also gets a bonus from Warfare. It's pretty cute. Little tech. Are you here, buddy? Are you with us? It could be a really hard decision, man. Do we burn that thing, or do we advance our board state? This is tough. Aggro makes the hardest decisions in the first 4 turns of the game. And it takes so much crap for being brain dead. And it's not, man. Like, this is a pivotal point in the game right here. So, alright, opponent isn't there. They're just not there, I guess. Pass. My turn? I won't use a removal spell yet. Hey, we drew untapped land. Now I will just develop board state, because why not? Our opponent's not there. It sucks, dude. Come back, Gerzilru, come back. Come back. I wonder, what's the chances? Oh, they're here. They're here, guys. Ah, nice. Okay, sweet. That's good. That's cool. Alright, let's Jugen. See if they like lightning strike the Kami. No, they don't have it. Okay. Let's raid! You remember raid commercials from the 90s where the like animated roaches go raid? They're dumb. They're mostly dumb commercials. But they live in my brain forever. Let's yeah, this is correct. This is a correct swing. Play with fire, the road capping. We're on the road capping. And then win game next turn, very likely. We have a blocker if we need it. Kimano faces Kakazan. 16, rather. They reckless impulse. They hope they get another turn here. Ooh. Mountain also play with fire. That's a bolt. That's a lightning bolt that scries over there. Strictly better lightning bolt. Let's go. I'm glad you're back, Reanimator. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this game. They scry to the top. That's information. They hit us. We go to 9. A relatively lowish life total, actually. Let's put counters on the boys. They're tapped down. Yeah, you lose. It turns out you just lose. Sorry. We had more stuff to play if it makes you feel better or worse. Not a terrible opening here, but not a great one either, to be honest. No Generous Visitor, no Kami. We really would like either one of those, but I think it's too good to not take. So let's try it. Opponent goes, we have a chance to draw a Generous Visitor. Jesus over there. It's their name. Let's go keep a Reckoner Egg. Sick jacket on the table. I want it, dude. I want it. I told Brittany that for Christmas this year, I want a normal jacket. And it took her, like, she had to pry the information out of me, like, what the hell I meant by normal jacket. Like, what is a normal jacket, even? But I should have just asked her for this jacket. And she's like, go on Etsy, I'm sure someone's selling it. Get me this jacket, please. Do I commune here? Why not? I guess is the real question, you know? Bang a Shigeki. We're up against Grixis. They played Takenuma last turn, and then didn't do anything with it. Maybe they're looking to... It was their only untapped black source. They wanted to go for the throat. But that was my theory. You're actually out of lands. If Takenuma's your second land, it looks like you're out of lands. And I think they are. So they still have Make Disappear up. Let's be cognizant of that. We drew the Kami. That's pretty sexy, you know. Pretty good. Let's play it. Yeah, let's play it. If they Make Disappear this, we can get it back later. It's NBD, you know. Oh, they have it too. You've got it. You've got it! Yeah, baby, you've got it. Alright, let's Fang. Take the point of damage. Whatevs. I will say there's some cool play between Keep a Reckoner Raid and Llanowar Waste. It's cool that you can like play Raid on turn 1 with your Llanowar Waste and just go back to your starting life total. Like, it's neat. Alright, so they're looking at our boys here. They're thinking to themselves, hey, I haven't... we draw another Kami. They're thinking to themselves, hey, I haven't drawn a land in a while. But they've only got 3 power on the table, right? So, you know, I can outlast this. They're thinking that. They don't know. Yeah, I didn't cast the Audacity yet. I actually don't want to. I want to see if they spend mana during our attack step. I think it's more important to get them to spend mana now than it is to play the Audacity here and get extra damage. They spend mana now. Yep, there's a cut down. We're basically guaranteed to hit Kami. The problem here is that they might have cut down again. But if they do, that's fine. They sent an enchantment to our yard just now, so... There's Kami, and it resolved pretty clean, too. I should hold up the Tamiyo's safekeeping. They're not going to kill it on our turn, though. Or on their turn, rather. Yeah, that came down like butter. Nah, let's end the turn. Let's end the turn. Let's end the turn. Yeah, let's bring this Kami back from our graveyard to our hand, the one they countered earlier. Game looks good, but, you know, they could still resolve Shoulder. We have Go for the Throat for it, and that helps. They get third land that is tapped. They don't do anything. Generous Visitor. That's so good, dude. Why don't we have a third green source? I'd really like to be able to protect the Kami when the time comes. Put the Audacity on the Kami. It seems weird. But this way, if they ever kill the Kami, without exiling it at least, then we definitely get it back EOT. So I kind of like that. Alright, it looks like they have removal spells. Something's holding things up here. See if they take this 6. No, they go for the throat the Kami. I think we safekeeping here. Yeah. Do you know you'll have to take damage? Yes. So they go to 11. We got to go for the throat out of their hand. This is starting to feel good. But we'll see. Grixis gets their 4th land, and you know what you want to do. Yeah, they play Shelly. They play Shelly. It doesn't get you out of every jam, Grixis. Sorry, bud. We'll go for the throat that before we draw. We draw Commune. Let's, Generous Visitor? Sure. Bang in. They go to 5. See if they just resolve Shoulder it again. It's all Grixis really knows how to do. I don't fault them for it. It's not their fault. It's a really good card. They could also cast Invoke here. No, they cast Fable, the other thing they know how to do. And scoop the game. What do you got, Grixis? What do you got, Grixis? You actually got to your Shieldred. Still. Alright, well, we rank up to Platinum, because, again, I basically only rank on stream, and I don't stream enough, so... It'd be like that, but... Overall, good game. Grixis ended up getting to 5. We did get a boatload of damage in before they could really respond to it, and we had safekeeping when we needed it. If we didn't have safekeeping when we needed it, they'd still be at a relatively high life total. And they could maybe come back from all this, but they don't have much exile in their deck. We're just getting Kamis back all game. They killed this Kami, we draw a card, we're making stuff bigger with visitors, so it's got to be Sweeper, and I'm just not sure what Sweeper it could even be, especially if we get another counter on this. A lot of these Grixis decks play Brotherhoods in, but if we get another counter on Kami, it's just dunzo.